What is going on, folks? I am Goat, and welcome back to Warframe. Video number 5 of the Warframe tutorial on basic how-to stuff, right? Basic how-tos. Now, this is the most subjective part. Like, everything with Warframe is subjective as shit, but operators are the most subjective fucking thing in this goddamn game, and until you complete the second dream, God be with you. Stop right here. Just stop. If you haven't done the second dream yet, don't watch this. Just turn this off. Anyway, operators. Yeah, so here we go. Here's our little kid, right? Our little kid. Yay. So we're going to talk about operators, amps, and the focus trees. So let's go to the equipment first, right? Let's go to the equipment first. So you can apply 2 arcanes onto an operator. Okay, and you have your list. Like, I don't have all of them. I have a few of them, but I don't have all of them. But personally, my choice, given the schools that I run, here, hold on, Magus Elevate, here. There, I'll need to get more of those. So I need 10 more to max out Magus Elevate. No harm, no foul. So you can run arcanes like Magus Cadence. That's sprint speed after you Void Dash. Magus Cloud on Void mode, 50% Void Radius, or Void Radius increase. Magus Elevate, Warframe health increase. That's good for Steel Path, especially if you're running low on health. You can just pop out in your operator, pop right back in, and you've got good chance of getting health. Shoot back to your Warframe to survive. Magus Husk, armor when you transfer out. Magus Lockdown, absolutely wonderful for multi-purpose, but great for disruptions. Void Dash to drop tether mines that can tether up to 10 enemies for within 15 meters for 4 fucking seconds. That doesn't sound like very long, but I can tell you that is a lifetime at times. Magus Nourish is health to Warframe on transference out, to where Magus Elevate is health to Warframe when you transfer in. So you can actually do Nourish and Elevate to double down and heal your frame. Magus Repair heals Warframes within a certain range for so much of a percentage of health, depending on what the rank of it is. Magus Replenish, when it's rank 5, 100% chance to heal 30% of your Warframe, or of your operator's health every time you Void Dash. So having Lockdown and Replenish like I do is double downing. Very simple. Magus Vigor is when you transfer out, you have an additional 300 health if it's maxed out. Magus Accelerant is heat damage. Excuse me. When you do Void Blast, you have a chance to do heat damage. Magus Anomaly. Transference in, it pulls enemies within 30 meters are pulled towards the Warframe. Excuse me. Magus Destruct, puncture damage to enemies. Okay. Magus Drive, K-Drive speed by 150%. Magus Firewall, generate void particles every 1 second, up to 6 particles, granting 12.5% damage reduction for 60 seconds. Magus Firewall, from what I've seen, is actually not too bad. Seen some people running it. It's not terrible. Magus Glitch, on transference static, 102% chance to negate transference static. Okay. Magus Melt, increase heat damage in operator mode for 20% for 15 seconds, stacking up to 7 times. I've actually seen that's actually a really good one too. Magus Overload, stun robotic enemies for 3 seconds when discharge electrical damage, dealing 80% of their max health to anyone within 25 meters. And then Magus Revert. Use again within 3 seconds to return to operator to their original position at no energy cost. Restores 60 health with a 3-second cooldown. So these are all the different ones. Personally, I specifically like to run Lockdown and Replenish, but that's because I've done some other things, right? Now, the amp that I run, this is the funny thing. I will get so much shit for this. The amp that I run is a 7... What is it? It's a 713. So basically standing for it's tier of the prism, tier of the scaffold, tier for the brace. So this is a tier 7 prism, a tier 1 scaffold, and a tier... No, it's a tier 2 brace. Clapker is a tier 2, I think. So it's a 712. It works. Is it amazing? No, but it works for me. But I've got all the amps, right? I've got the grenade launcher one. I actually have 2 of the Raplac because I was testing an idea that's the tier 1. This, and this are all the tier 5, 6, and 7 amps. This is tier 1. That's tier 2. Tier 3. Tier 4. Junk. Tier 5, 6, and 7. But these are all very specifically. Holy shit. The tiers just mean the different kind of things. Like, this thing is a semi-auto single line burst fire. This thing shoots like a shotgun. This thing fires grenades. This thing is like a slow firing automatic. Oh, thank God that junk-ass Atlas is done. The mode amp is crap. This is the look-alike amp that the Drifter uses. Spoiler. This is a lesser damage flamethrower. This is another full auto style amp, and then this one is a flamethrower style amp, a massive blast flamethrower style amp. So there's multi-function, multi-use. They can do all sorts of things, and most of them, if not all of them, have alt fires that can do very, very functional things, right? But this is really where you just need to read the descriptions and find what looks like it's going to work best for you. I'm not an amp specialist, so I'm not even going to go there. But I personally like running Virtuous Null. Now, I don't have very many Virtuous mods, but I specifically like having a 20% amp regeneration for 4 seconds whenever I kill something. But doing heat damage is never a bad thing either, and I get, I believe, 2 more. Oh yeah, no, I need 2 more of those, and I'll have that maxed in. I'll probably end up putting that on, just cause. But yeah, so you get heat damage, you get status effect chance increase, you get on a headshot, you get status chance increase. You get on a headshot, you get a crit chance increase. On a crit hit, you get an additional critical chance or critical damage. On a kill, you get fire rate increase. You get viral damage, which it's either heat or viral, honestly, for me. Virtuous Spike is puncture, and then Virtuous Surge is electricity. So it's kind of whatever. I like Null just because, you know, when you kill one thing, like if you take out a Vombalist, for example, you get a 20% amp regen for 4 seconds, so your amp just goes real quick. Sorry about that. Hit my hat. You know, but yeah. So, and you can put focus lenses on here too, so you can help focus farm while you're doing things with your operator. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But is that the main thing? Is that the main thing? Is appearance. Like, this is the only thing that I kind of fashion frame on, is the appearance of my operator. I really kind of dig the look of my operator. I think it's just kind of a cool looking little setup. He just looks like a little crazy robo kid. I like it. That's about the most fashion framing I do. I just think he's neat looking. But the focus tree is where everybody gets confused. So let's talk about the focus tree. Like you can see, I got 572,000 with Nerimon because I'm working on a specific ability. First and foremost, if you haven't done the second dream yet, you have not listened to reason as far as stopping watching the video, let me tell you right now, choose Zeneric. For your first school, just choose Zeneric. I chose Madurai because I'm an idiot. I didn't look into it. Thought I knew everything. Thought that the description sounded like me. Go ham, go crazy, murder everything, blah, 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 blah. Because that's what Madurai does. Zeneric is the best overall all-purpose school. The reason being is that at the passive ability to Zeneric, one of 2, by the way, I will tell you, The passive ability Energy Pulse. Grant energy pickups grant a 50% additional energy over 5 seconds. Fuck you, thank you very much. Energizing Dash. Fuck energy drops if you don't need them. Just Void Dash and you get energizing and you get energy drops. So when I Void Dash, I'm actually double downing, okay? Or triple downing, because I have Magus Lockdown, I have Magus Replenish, so I'm locking down enemies near me, I am replenishing my health, and I'm creating more energy in an aura area, right? In a zone. So I'm triple downing whenever I Void Dash. Inner Might is another passive ability. That is heavy attack efficiency of 60%. That's very fucking good. And then specifically, every single school has 2 bound abilities. Void Siphon maxed out is operator energy regeneration by 90%. That's really good. And then Void Flow increases operator energy by 90%. Now, as you see on the side, I've got other schools done so far. These are both Materai. Increase energy for amps and Void Beam by 40%. Increase energy regeneration rate for amps and Void Beam by 60%. Enduring Tides, this is Vazarin. Increase operator health by 150%. Increases operator health regeneration by 4 per second. And in Mind Step, increase operator movement speed by 30%. And the one that I'm working on in Naramon, the other one, is Mind Sprint, which is increase Void Dash speed by 120%. And I'm over halfway there getting that. So that means Inaro is the only one I have left, and its bound abilities are Basilisk Scales, increasing operator armor, and then Basilisk Gaze increases Void Blast radius. Now the thing of it is that, is there a perfect school? My personal opinion, yes, I think Zeneric actually is a perfect school for me. But you gotta look at what each one of them does. Like Materai, Phoenix Talons, physical damage increase as a passive by 25%. Phoenix Spirit is the other passive, elemental damage increase by 25%. Blazing Dash, whenever you Void Dash, you leave a trail of fire. That's cool. Meteoric Dash, like you can see, Materai's completely done. Just not turned on. Void Dash deals 400 extra damage to enemies. Flame Blast, release a ball of fire that deals 250% of the Void Blast damage after it explodes, and explodes after 6 seconds. Rising Blast, for fuck's sake, increases Void Blast damage by 200%, and it can now be charged to deal additional damage. Void Strike, on leaving Void mode in the next 8 attacks, deal 12% additional damage for every second spent cloaked, consumes 2 additional energy. Void Radiance consumes 50 energy on leaving Void mode to blind enemies within 10 meters for 5 seconds. I mean, any one of these, it's a matter of researching, but the bound abilities are really what you need to focus on, because they will be active through any school, as long as you have the pool for it. And I have just enough pool size to get the next one from Naramon before I have to worry about increasing the pool again. Dealing with the focus tree is time-consuming, to absolutely say the least, okay? I can't even begin to describe how time-consuming this is. But if you want your operator to literally be fast, regenerate a shitload of energy for both the amp and themselves, and regenerate their health and heal themselves, plus give your Warframe functional uses as well, pay attention to what these things do, because they can come in very, very, very handy. But I would still highly recommend starting with Zeneric and leaving it as your active school, because it is the one, in my personal opinion, that gives you the most overall payout, so the most bang for your buck. Just my personal opinion. So, I think that's it. Operator, Arcanes, and the focus tree. Hope this is some help for you guys. I hope these tutorials have been some sort of help for you. So I want to thank you very much, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one, alright?